So guys, good morning. I hope you all are well in this pandemic. So today we are going to cover our lecture number 2 of the subject measurement and instrumentation. We have promised in the lecture number 1 that we are going to cover the error analysis in two parts, part A and part B. In the part A we are going to cover four topics, namely absolute error, relative error, percentage limiting error and accuracy error. Okay, these four kind of error sometimes students may confused, but now today your confusion will be cleared. Okay, so let's start with absolute error. By taking a simple examination, we are going to deliver you the concept of absolute error. Like, whenever a true value is given and you have measured the value of that element, then the difference between the measured value with respect to the true value is always known as what? It's an absolute error. Okay, like an element is given to you. The element is according to this diagram. This element is nothing was what? This element is nothing is this element is resistance. Okay, so the true value of this element is given as 10 ohm. The true value of the resistance is given as 10 ohm. Okay, by using the measurement, by taking the help of voltmeter and ammeter, by taking the ratio of voltmeter to the ammeter, okay, you can measure the value of resistance, because R is nothing, only it is equivalent to V by R, as according to the Ohm's law, V is equal to IR, so R will be equivalent to V upon I. So the measured value, whatever the measured value you are going to get from the instrument, okay, so the difference between that measured value to the true value is always given by absolute error. Okay, like the measured value is equivalent to 8 ohm. So what is the difference between measured value to the true value? Absolute error is nothing, just a Rm minus Rt, that means the measured value minus true value. 8 minus 10 is equal to minus 2 ohm. What does it mean actually? It means that whatever the absolute error you are going to get, okay, and whatever the true value you have, whatever the measured value you are going to get, you have got, okay, so this minus 2 shows that you have to add 2. Your This minus shows that your measured value is less than this quantity from the true value. So to get the true value, you have to add this 2 ohm to the measured value to get the true value. Okay, so this is what absolute error. Now what is relative error? Obviously, it shows that there is some relation of the error. So what were the difference you have got? Now I want to find out the weightage of that difference with respect to true value. It will be known as relative error. So absolute error, because to understand the relative error, first you have to understand the absolute error. That's why I have taken these four topics into the part A. Okay, so the relative error, I am just showing the expression of relative error with RE. So RE, relative error will be equivalent to the absolute error, that is Rm minus Rt. This is the absolute error with the ratio of true value. It is 0.2. Minus sign shows that the measured value is less than true value, and 0.2 shows that this is the weightage of this absolute error with respect to true value. So this is minus 0.2. It is the relative error. Now, what is actually percentage limiting error and accuracy error? Please keep a note whatever I am going to illustrate the difference between percentage limiting error and accuracy error. These two errors are very important and they are frequently asked in the examination. Okay. Just assume the true value is equal to the measured value. Whatever the value I have measured from the voltmeter. This is a voltmeter. Okay, this is a voltmeter. The range of this voltmeter is 0 to 10 volt. That means the maximum point of this voltmeter is 10 volt. Minimum is obviously 0 volt because it starts from 0, and the measured value is 8 volt. Just assume whatever the measured value you have taken. Okay, this is the true value. Now, what should be the this is the measured value and given by the manufacturer. Okay, uh, percentage limiting error is always calculated with respect to true value. Okay, so just assume that percentage limiting error is given by 1%. Okay, this 1% will always calculated on the basis of measured value. It will not be calculated on the full scale value. This 1% will be of 8. 1% of 8 will be 0.08. So the range of the value is given by 8 plus minus 1% of 8, that is 0.08. This will be the percentage limiting error, the range for percentage limiting error. If the manufacturer, if you have been measured, if you if you have measured the measured value would be 6. Just assume the measured value is 6, then the 1% of 6 will be, I think you have got an idea what does it mean by percentage limiting error. Now what is the accuracy error? Just assume. This accuracy error is also given by manufacturer, and let it is given that the accuracy error given by manufacturer, just assume, is given as equivalent to 1%. So whatever the value of 6, whatever the measured value, whatever will the value are going to get by you while measurement, the measured value, this error will not depend on this. This error will now depend on this full scale value. This error will now depend on this full scale value. So the range will be what do you think? What should be the range? Range should be 6 plus minus 1% of what? 10 volt. So the 1% of 10 is always equivalent to 0.1. This will be the resistance. This will be the equivalent measured value. Okay. If you have changed the measured value of 6 volt to the 5 volt, like the measured value is not 6 volt, it is equivalent to 5 volt. Then what should be the range of Vm? The range of Vm should be 5 plus minus 0.1. This term will always remain constant. This term is always constant with respect to full value. So this was the introduction of the 4 topics, absolute error, relative error, percentage limiting error, and accuracy error. So in the last, limiting error and accuracy error I have already solved. Okay, and limiting error and accuracy error have got a little bit difference. Okay, where percentage limiting error is measured with respect to true value, is measured with respect to the measured value. The accuracy error is always measured with respect to full scale value. So you have to understand. So in the next lecture we will solve some examples based on the absolute error, relative, percentage limiting, and accuracy error. Okay, thank you so much.